Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to do something a little different that I've been wanting to do for a while, so this will help you understand why I use some of the things that I use and some of the things that I don't use, that some of the other investigators do use. Some of the apps out there I do not like, and I have my phone all set up and I will use those apps to show you, and then I will show you why I like the balls, the cat balls, and my dowsing rods, and which app that I do like to use. Because some of the apps are really fake. And I will show that to you today. And I will show you the EMF detector, and I also have it's not a REM pod, but it's almost like a REM pod. I've never had it go off. So we're going to get into some of those, and I'm going to show you everything right here, right now. So, as you can see, I got this is Alice. She is supposed to be haunted. My son had her, and he's got a couple things, but I haven't gotten anything off of it yet. This is a doll that I had picked up at a garage sale, and there's actually two heads to this one. You can have the sleeping side or the other side where she is awake. So, and then I have everything right here. I have my dowsing rods. This is the EMF, or I'm sorry, the REM pod, my cat ball, my cell phone, and I do have it on airplane mode. I don't know if y'all can see that, but my airplane mode is on. So, and then I have my EMF detector. And as you can tell, I'm going to turn the camera so y'all know that I am here by myself, okay? So we're going to start at my Ohio State flag. Yes, I am in my bedroom because my husband's watching TV, and I do not want any problems with YouTube saying that I'm copyrighted. So here we go. So I'm going to put me in the picture. As you guys can tell, I am the only one in the room. You got Brutus. You got my mirror. You got the wall. You got my computer behind me where I sit and do all of it. And then you got the other side. I'm just spinning my camera. Now I'm spinning myself. So, and yes, I'm going really fast. So then I will show you. I am the only one in here other than my one baby. So, my room is not that big, but it's good for me. So, let's start off with the EMF detector, okay? I love this EMF detector just because it seems to work really well. Some people don't like it, but I do. Now, it's sitting on my phone, okay? That's the only downfall, is it's sitting on my phone and it's bringing the electric charge in off of my phone. Now I'm sitting it on my bed and there is nothing there. So you need to make sure that when you use this, you need to stay away from any electronics. Okay? And even the REM pod is not setting it off. The cat ball is not setting it off. The dowsing rods. Okay, you're going to come over here and you can see the TV is setting it off. Okay, Just examples. My one Christmas present for my son, that is not setting it off, but it is electronic. So, as you can see, I passed by the TV. And it's over here because of the camera that I have there. And then there's a bunch of plugs back there. Now, the reason why I have a camera in my room is because one night I went to bed, put my glasses next to me. Next morning I woke up and they were literally gone. My husband and I have been trying to find them and they are nowhere to be found. So, continue on. Okay, so here's my printer. And you know all this stuff is electronics. You see how my monitor is not giving it off. My speakers. I got my little grandma from my grandkids. Keyboard is not giving it off. My mouse is not. Speaker is not a little bit. And my flashlight fan is turned off, but it is not giving anything off. Now down here, my Cricut is not giving anything, and my tower is lit up. So, what we have learned from this, we got my light over here, it's turned off, and nothing. So, what we have learned is, as long as you stay away from electronics, yes, I have a light on, but it's not reaching this at this point. And I don't think it's even going to do anything. So we're going to set that there. As you can tell, the dolls don't have anything around it. I'm moving my phone way over here, so we're not going to have anything to interrupt it. So I have had some spikes on this, but I also had it sitting next to my bearded dragons out in the living room. So that could have been setting it off. That's why I moved those in here. Now my ball, my cat ball, set it there. We're going to show you some examples after it stops. Might have to shut the light off for this one. See it a little better? It's still a-going. Did I get the wrong ball? One of them stays on. Alright, let's try another ball. I've got lots of balls. Move that one away. There's just something there. Okay, there we go. Now, when you use these, you want to be careful on how you're using them, because they can easily be manipulated, and I don't manipulate anything. When I set these cat balls out and about, I jump. But on this case, I just bounce the bed, and that's why I don't use them on beds, because it is very easily manipulated. You can wait for it to go off, shove the bed, and it'll go off. That's why beds are no good. Okay? Now, dressers, you can put it on a dresser, which is okay. It's a little harder to move, but you still can bump it. Obviously, it didn't go off. I bumped it. As you can tell, TV is moving, the ball is moving, and I hit it, it goes off. So, test them before you use them. If you're going to put them in a spot, make sure that it's not going to go off just on any little spot like we did on the bed. Now, on the floor, I've used this let me rephrase that. I've used this a lot on the floor. I will stomp, and if the floor makes it go off, I won't use it on the floor. Because my husband could be walking out there, and with the vibration, it'll go off. My dogs could be walking, and see, I don't know if one of them are walking, or if it just literally went off. So I call that a false positive, because it's not a legit one, because I don't know what's going on out there. I mean, my dogs could be jumping out there. I've got 4 dogs out in the living room. They could be playing around. So I will not use it on the floor in here. Now, on my computer stand, as long as I stay away from it, again, it's very rackety. Well, not rackety, but it's sturdy, but it's not good enough for me to use that. It's not a place to where it's not going to get jarred. Now, I got this out for my dog. My older dog, she sleeps right here. So, and this is all pillows and blankets. Okay? So, we'll wait for it to stop. Okay, I'm jumping. It's not going off. So I would literally use this because it's not going off. Okay, so that, be your own judge on how you're going to use them. It can go either way. I put them on headstones, and I make sure that they don't rock or the wind isn't blowing. They have gone off on me on headstones, but like I said, it's hard to detect. So I would prefer these to be used inside. And if it's just me in the room like it is now, and I know I'm not going to be near the bed, I might use it on the bed. As long as it's just you in the room and you know you're not going to touch the bed, you could use it. Use your own discretion, but don't fake stuff. No one likes that. It gives everybody a bad name. So we're going to put that over there. Now on this one, I'm hoping I got a battery. Okay. This, you touch the rod. It's just like a REM pod. Touch it and it goes off. Okay. Now, it's not going off around the TV, only when I touch it. So electronics is not going to set it off. Now, you have to literally be right up on it for it to go off. And I did find out, my brother and I tested this out. If it's on the floor and you're walking by it, you can literally see, I'm not even close to it and it's going off. So my floor, I would not be doing it. I don't use this very often because of that. I don't know, I just don't care for it too much. Now my favorite thing is my dowsing rods. I love my dowsing rods, and that's going off a little bit. And my dowsing rods, if you watched any of my other videos, you know I love to use my dowsing rods. And see, now that one's going off because I leaned on the bed. Now, let's see if I can set my camera up, because these can be manipulated. See if I can set my camera up somewhere. To where it's looking right at me. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, it'll be a little, I'll kind of... Let's see. Okay. So, with the dowsing rods, you can manipulate these big time. I do not manipulate them. A lot of people, when you watch people doing dowsing rods, watch where their fingers are. Okay? You're supposed to have them down here. Okay? And no, there's nothing literally, nothing down here for you to turn. It's just this turns. Okay? So with the dowsing rods, you put them close to you. When you use dowsing rods, you should be the only one using the dowsing rods. They are attached to you. Now, you can easily, see what I did? Watch my hand. Or you can easily turn. People just, they do it. And some of them are really good at it. Me, I'm not, because I just don't fake my stuff. I literally do not. All right, now, watch. I'm gonna try and. All right, now, I have my hands on here firmly. None of my fingers are towards the top, so they're not near the rod itself. And you do not want to use these in a windy spot. My fan is off up above. My other fan is off. Any little vibration will put these, you know, they will move them. Okay, now, yes, I'm shaking a little bit. All right, I'm going to ask a question. Yes. All right. Cross for yes and separate for no. Is there anybody here with us? Watch my hands, guys. Is there anybody here with us who'd like to talk to us? You can cross for yes and separate for no. Other than me shaking, I am not moving the handles. My fingers are away from the rods up at the top. Okay, there's nobody here, so they're not even separating them. So, but when you, I've noticed that when something is talking to me, I've done these in a tunnel. I've done these in a cemetery. I've done these Avon Bridge, the Hell's Bridge, the Witches. Nope, not the Witch's Castle. I didn't use these down there. I've used these several different spots, and I notice when I get done with them, my rods themselves are ice cold, and I mean ice cold. So I do not like the ones that are already assembled to where you just pick them up and use them. I like these ones that you can pull out and bend. That way these spin. The ones that are already shaped and the handles don't spin and they don't look like a little pen, you can manipulate those big time, because there's nothing there for you to hold on to other than the rod itself, and you can easily just one little jerk and it'll start going. So when you get them that looks like a pen, because it's harder to manipulate these than it is the other ones. And if you look up dowsing rods, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Now, we're going to get my phone out. All right. Now, I have several different apps. Okay? I have necrophonics, which is the one that I will use a lot. I don't rely on them, but I use those a lot. I use that one a lot. Ghost Tube, I only have this on my phone because I want to show you guys what that one is. Spirit Lens, Necrometer, Solomon, Spirit Talker. This is another spirit box. I hardly ever use that one. Okay, so let's go to Solomon. As you can tell that I don't even do this one. So we're going to go here. Let's see, IVP sweep, buffering. So better if I do this. Yeah. Okay, so you can tell obviously that I don't update this at all. Oh, Lord have mercy. How long does this take? All right, we're going to skip that one. All right, we're going to go to the LS. All right, now with this one, see, it's already picking something up. The cup looks like, it's saying the cup looks like a human. I don't believe that. Okay, now we're going to pick this up. We're going to scan the room. Let me see. There's nothing literally over there. There might be, but I don't believe it. I mean, my glasses did come up missing, and that's where they were sitting. Now, it's picking up the Brutus that's sitting up there on top of the lamp. It's picking him up. Why is it picking him up? Because this app is no good. It's picking up the shape of a human. Now it's picking up the dolls. Okay, why would anybody think that this is... I might get sarcasm for this, and I'll probably get hate for this, but if it's picking up these dolls and people think, oh my God, there's a spirit in that doll, there might be. There really might be, because it's not picking up this doll anymore. but it's picking up that one. It's staying constant, but I'm not going to buy it. See, it's picking up Brutus that's on my wall. It's picking up TV, but I think that's from Brutus. See, things that look like a human, it's going to pick up. It's picking up my coats. Okay, let's go back to the doll. It's got that one, it's got that one again. It's picking up Brutus again. Sorry if there's a glare on this, guys. Okay. So, right back. I'm just trying to get everything situated here. Okay, so this is why I don't like the SLS. The Spirit Talker, or it's a music box, sorry. So we're going to sit it right back over here. My airplane mode is still on. And click start. It's calibrating. Okay, we're going to go to, let's do the motion. And EMF. You can turn on multi. See, it's saying light. Let's. Oh, EMF is off. Okay. See, and there's something there. Motion. Motion should be lit up. See? And it's saying back. See, I just touched my light up there. Nothing. It showed the EMF. So I don't care for these. So let's go up to Spirit Talker. A lot of people use this one. I've used this one in several of mine. But this one isn't, I don't know, necrophonics I like better. Okay. We may not get anything on here, but when you ask a question, it's not going to give you an answer what you asked. If you watch any of the other people that do these, like I said again, I'm not trying to hate on anybody or anything like that, but you can also go back here to File, which you stop it, go back, and this was here in the house in the living room, and you can play these again. I haven't played around with it enough, but you can play these again. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's blurry. But it says, D-Ride, Denise, my name is John. I have an Okay, so we got Spirit Talker going. It says, am I dead? Yes, you are dead. Is there a name attached to you? Do you have a name that you would like to share with me? See if it responds to anything. I ain't even asked a question for that to come up. It just came up. So, they say these work on radio waves. Ghost Tube is all the same thing. It's all the same necrophonics. And this is the last one. Okay, you have several different things that you can go. You can go echo, reverb, white noise. I don't care for any of those, so I'm going to turn all of those off. Is there anybody here with us? Do you have a name? What's your name? That sounds like a page turning. Did you die in this house? I heard yep. That was a clear. Where did you die at in this house? Where did you die at in this house? Did you die upstairs? The main floor? Or the basement? Are you attached to something in this house? Now, it's not giving us answers to what we had asked, so I won't use any of this because it's, other than yep, when I asked if they had died, it said yes, so we're not going to use any of that, and that's up to your discretion on what you want to do. Sometimes I use this, sometimes I don't. I used this at a cemetery with a friend of mine while she was talking to her mom, and the questions that we were asking, I didn't release that video because it was personal to her. So every question that she asked while we were using this had come back straight to an answer that she had said. The question that she had asked, she asked her mom what her favorite color was, and her mom came back and told her. She asked other questions. She asked who her kids were, and she came back and told them. She asked who her great grandbaby was, and it came back and told her exactly who it was and where he was. And he was sitting in the car at that time. So this here, I prefer to use this because 50, let me rephrase that. About 70% of the time, it will be accurate. Sometimes, like right now, it's not being accurate. So, other than that, that was the last of it. I hope you all understand why I use what I use on some of these investigations and why I don't use some of the things that are out there. REM pod, I would like to get a real REM pod and use that, but I cannot afford it. Those are really up there in price. They're very pricey. So, other than that, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. I have a Facebook account that'll be listed down below, and I also have another Facebook account which is Haunted and Abandoned Ohio. Go ahead and subscribe to that, and I post a lot of my videos on there. We post a lot of jokes, a lot of emos and stuff like that on there. All my other descriptions will be down below. My email, if you have anything, email me at coffeetimeadventures@gmail.com. I'm always on my email. I'm always checking it. So don't feel that, if you want me to look into something, contact me and let me know. But other than that, I hope you all have a great day, and I hope this kind of cleared some things up. If anybody had any questions, I just wanted to do something a little different today. So I hope you guys have a good afternoon. Here in Ohio, it's snowing. Yuck. But not as much as Michigan, where I'm from. So on that note, y'all have a good one. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next time.